I'm Ethan Kwan, and welcome to part 2 of How to Make Space Command 1976. If you haven't watched the last video, links are in the description below, and they should also pop up at the top over here. Anyway, welcome to part 2 of this video. Now I'm going to be showing you how to add enemies like asteroids and those shooty things that you saw in my other tutorial. So I'm going to see inside. So last time when we left off, we had a scrolling little thing right here. We had some stars coming down, and what we can do is now we can move around. We can do MR to move right, ML to move left. We can do FWD to move forward. Oh, and MM to move to the center. Oh, wait. Okay, so now we need to fix the MM part. Okay, so ML works though. No, sorry, MM. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, we need to fix those bugs out. Welcome to part 2. And let's just get started. I just want to try that one more time, just seeing if that was just one time or does it happen every time. ML, FWD, MM. Yep, it happens every time. I wonder why. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix that bug here. So that happens in the MM part, right? So, oh, because it's not exactly. Okay. So that's the problem. Not exactly 180. So I'm gonna just say, instead of exactly 180, I'm gonna say if it's less than 180, less than or equal to. So 180, negative 180. Sorry, negative 180, or right. We're gonna say or. Oops. Sorry. Put that in there. X position or X position is less than 180. And then, okay, I just want to see if that works. Okay. ML, FWD, and MM. There we go. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure the same thing happened, so I'm just gonna say BWD. Oh, no, that's WDB. And BWD. D. Backward. MR. And FWD. That's FD. FWD. And ML. Sorry, I meant move. MR. I meant move MM. I mean MM. Okay, so strangely this side works. If it doesn't work, then just do the exact same thing. Actually, I'm just gonna do it so that just in case it doesn't work, I'm gonna duplicate this. And I'm going to go all the way up here. Instead of this, I'm gonna say 0. Oh no, yeah, 0 or, and I'm gonna reverse this 0. Okay, there. Just in case that doesn't work. Okay, there. Now we've got that fixed. Bugs, don't you just hate them? Okay, now we're gonna create a new sprite and we're gonna do asteroid. We're gonna do the asteroids. Let's see, zoom in, create an asteroid, and I'm just gonna draw an asteroid. You guys can draw an asteroid however you like. I just like to draw a bunch of random lines that are connected. Like that. Okay, there's our asteroid. I'm gonna fill. Oh, that's not a great color. I'm gonna say fill with a light gray there. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna take the scripts from here. I'm just gonna take it from here, that thing. Oh, it doesn't work again. Sorry about that. Just go all the way big. Put that in there, small again. Okay, now we got this. And when I start as a clone, Oh, and actually, I can just take it from my star again. Our star code, just go back to our star code, just take this, sprite 1. Actually, we should name it asteroid. asteroid. Okay. And we're also gonna say this. Okay, now it should, well, as you can see, they're spawning just as much as the stars are, which isn't what we want. We want them to spawn in, I mean, this is a good game if you want to, but I don't really want this. I'm gonna say, I want it to go to either the center, the side, or the other side, right? The other side, right? I'm sorry, other side. You're less favored than side. So anyway, okay. Bad jokes alert. Okay, I'm gonna shrink that again. Okay, so instead of this here, I'm gonna say set speed to -2, 3. Why not? Okay, and I'm also gonna say instead of this code here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new variable called rand for the sprite only. Yep. Okay. So set rand to pick random 1, 2, 6. We kind of wanted to roll a die, and dice. I mean, I call it a die for some reason. Okay, so if die and dice, whatever you want to call it, dice is equal to 1. Right? If dice, or I'm calling it rand. So you can call it rand or dice. I prefer either one. So if I say rand or dice, I'm referring to this variable here. So if rand is equal to 1, or rand is equal to 2, or rand is equal to 3, right? Go to x, and what is the center? What is the center? Actually, no. This is not gonna work. We're gonna say pick random 1 to 3. Sorry. If this is 1, then go to x 0. If rand is equal to 2, then go to -90. And of course, if rand is equal to 3, go to x -180. Okay, this should work. I'm just gonna say create a clone of myself, wait 0.7 seconds. Actually, I should change the 0.7 seconds. But anyway, as you can see, now it's spawning in this kind of group pattern, right? Which is exactly what we wanted. We want them to split up into 3 groups. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide the rand variable and the command variable because we don't really need them. Minimize, command, rand. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, we as you can see, as you saw, I had a system where you can have either 1, you can have 2, or you can have 3 spawn. So I'm gonna add that here. So I'm gonna set rand, I'm just using the same variable because we don't really need it anywhere else. Rand to pick random 1, 2, 6, okay? If, and we're gonna need that big if block that we had, right? This one. Oh, and some pieces are already still in. So that's perfect actually. If rand is equal to 1, or rand is equal to 2, or rand is equal to 3. Oh, and we need an if, of course. Sniff. Okay. We're gonna say create clone of myself, right? I'm gonna put that at the top here. And I'm also gonna say, I'm gonna say like 3 seconds. But for testing, I'm just gonna say 1. Oh, no, 31. 1. Okay, that's just, so this is just gonna create 1 if rand is equal to 4, or rand is equal to 5. Then create a clone of myself twice. Okay? And actually, I'm gonna say, instead of this, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put it in here. Actually, no, I'm gonna set this to put that in there. And I'm gonna say put that in here. So this is gonna be how many clones created, and we want each of those clones to go to a random position. So I'm gonna say, instead of this, I'm gonna say when I start as a clone, this thing. Okay. And I'm gonna say, and lastly, I'm gonna say 6, if this is equal to 6. 6. I'm gonna create another clone. We're gonna create 3 clones. So it gets increasingly unlikely. So for example, for the first one, there's a 1/2 chance that it will create a clone of myself there. There is a, what is that? Let's see, that's gonna be 1/3 chance that you're gonna create a clone of myself twice. And there's a 1/6 chance that it's gonna create a clone of myself 3 times. That's exactly what we want. Okay, let's see if it works. That's 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, nice, so it works. Now, of course, a bunch of them are spawning too quickly, so I'm gonna change this variable here. So maybe something like 7? I don't know. Oh, and I should probably put this at the bottom here. So that creates a clone right off the bat. Actually, no, that's kind of hard for the players, so I'm just gonna say at the top. Okay, so now we want it to be able to destroy. We want to be able to destroy because people like destroying stuff for some reason. Okay, so when I start as a clone, forever, if touching, let's see, oh, and we need a new variable. We need a new sprite, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually create a little thing here. So I'm gonna make it not that big. I'm gonna make it blue, so it looks like a laser, right? And you already guessed what I'm making here. Okay, so that, get rid of the outline. I'm gonna make a little animation here, or it's not actually an animation, but I'm gonna just pretend. I'm just gonna say it is. Okay, I'm gonna. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna duplicate, so copy, paste, and I'm gonna shrink it a little bit, and I'm gonna send to back. Okay. Copy, paste, make it a little smaller, send to back, copy, paste. And I'm actually gonna send to back here. And I'm also gonna make it a little bit darker so it looks like it's actually fading. And this one back. And this one actually needs to go to the back. This one I'm gonna make it a little bit less obvious. Oops, no, not that one. This one. There we go. And this should go all the way to the back. And actually this one too. There, nice. Now we have a little fading animation here. I'm gonna also back and shrink it a little bit. And nice. Now we have a little fade, and actually it looks like it's getting transparent, but it's actually not. That's just because of the little effect that we did here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna say, oh, and actually I should probably make these pixels here blue, just because blue is nice, I guess. I'm just gonna take this color here, use it, take it, steal it, whatever you want to call it. Actually, not steal it. No, don't forget I said that. Okay, so there. So now we have this. Oh, and I'm gonna call it bullet. Okay. Okay, so now we have this little guy here, bullet, and I'm gonna say if touching bullet, right? Then I'm gonna wait. Actually, no, I'm not gonna wait. I'm actually gonna say, actually, no, I am gonna wait. Wait 0 seconds and delete this clone. Now, 0 seconds. Now, that seems kind of odd. Why did I put that there? That's because 0 seconds actually does take up a little bit of time. That's because Scratch runs at about a 30-second frame rate. So, a forever loop runs at about 30 frames a second, or 30 units, I guess I could call it, but it is kind of complicated, so it comes up in like photography and video and all that kind of stuff. Scratch runs at a 30 frame per second frame rate. So for example, if you drag in a move 10 steps and change this to 1, it actually moves 1 step every frame, or every 1 over 30 seconds. So actually 1 over 30, that's a small number. 1 over 30 is going to be 0.033333, which means that's pretty small. So we're gonna have a frame every 0.033333 seconds. Actually, so that means that this here is actually 0.033333, because there's no such thing as 0 seconds in Scratch. That's why I put that there, so that we actually have a chance for the bullet to actually notice that I've hit an asteroid, and I'm gonna delete myself. Okay, so now what we can do is, actually, it should work if we just wait for one of these to appear and hope it's right. Nope, didn't. Come on. Nope, still it doesn't even touch. Okay, so which means we need to make it go to 0. Okay. I don't think that helped. I think did that work? Oh yeah, it worked. Okay, let's wait for another round of asteroids. There we go. There, now it deletes. Great. Now what we want it to do is, actually, we want this bullet to actually move, right? Because this is kind of boring. So I'm gonna say, actually, instead of here, I'm gonna say when green flag click tide, and when I start as a clone, show. Simple. Okay, show. And I'm also gonna add a little script in here. Repeat until touching edge. Change Y by 10. Delete this clone. And then at the end, delete this clone. If touching, what is it? Asteroid. If touching asteroid, then and I'm gonna create a new variable called score. And I normally like to do that. Oops, why is it in all caps? Did I actually? Yep, caps lock was on. Score, right? Because people are gonna see this, right? So I just want to do that. So, and I like to bring the score over here. Why is it doing this? Okay, I'm gonna just expand it because Scratch is weird. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm gonna change score by 10. Delete this clone. Delete this clone. Now we have no way to actually create a clone of this. So what we're gonna do is player. If command, right, we're just gonna duplicate this here. And actually I'm gonna get rid of this here. Yeah. If command is equal to SHT, right, because that's shoot. If command is equal to shoot, then I'm gonna say create clone of instead of myself, we're gonna say create clone of bullet and set command to nothing. There. Now if we play it, we should create a clone of the bullet. Now of course this isn't working because it it's not actually at the position of the player. So we're gonna fix that. Oh, and we should actually make it move faster. So I'm gonna say change Y by 20. Whoops, sorry. Change Y by 20, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna save that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to say, let's see, player, go to player. Go to player, show. Okay, now it should work. And let's wait for, whoops. Okay, let's wait for a asteroid to come by. And there, shoot. Oh, yeah, so now actually it does disappear, but it didn't delete the clone. Why is that? Actually, I have no idea. 0.1 seconds. There. Let's see if that works. No, it's not disappearing. I wonder why. Oh, that's because it's deleting too quickly. I'm gonna say again, wait 0 seconds. Okay, now it should work. Yeah, there, nice. Now we can shoot down and we also get some points. Now, something you might have noticed, score doesn't reset when you restart the game. So I'm just gonna say when green flag clicked, set score to nothing, 0. Set score to 0. Okay, now we have an asteroid and a shooting mechanism. Now let's add those little things that shoot from the side and just shoot at you. Okay, so I'm gonna say paint. I'm gonna create a new sprite, paint it. And I'm also gonna make it so that it's like this, make it red because bad things are red. Well, I mean, I think. And I'm also gonna create a rounded rectangle, actually only one side. If you wanna learn how to create a rounded rectangle, here's a quick tutorial. We're gonna click this guy right here, this tool right here. We're gonna click like this. We're just gonna click dots on here. Okay, and now we're just gonna take the middle points like this and delete them. And you can do it for all 4, but I'm just gonna do it for these 2 because that's all I need. Okay, so now I'm gonna say that. Oh, and make sure it's like this so that like this so that it's just on the edge here. Oh, and I'm also gonna make it so that there's a little cannon here. And I'm also gonna make it bigger. And I'm also gonna say go to back. And there we go. Okay. Now we have a little cannon, as you can see. And this thing will shoot at you from the side. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say when green flag clicked, forever. Wait. 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 I don't know. For testing, let's just do 1. And then repeat until Y position is greater than let's see, Y position of player. So I'm just gonna say drag this backdrop of stage block, select player in here, and Y position. Nice. Okay, so now repeat until this is true. And then I'm gonna just say repeat until this is true, change Y by -1, 2, why not? Okay, so, and I'm also gonna, after that, I'm gonna say change Y by 2. Oops, change Y by 2. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, after this happens, we're gonna say, repeat and 200 maybe. Actually 100. Oh, and I'm gonna create a new sprite. Call it enemy bullet, right? And I'm gonna call this shooter. Maybe I should call this shooter bullet. Shooter bullet. Okay, what I'm gonna do to create the shooter bullet is I'm gonna actually take this here, copy this, so we know it's the right size. So I'm gonna create a new sprite, and I'm gonna make it an orange fill, or yellow fill maybe. Make it just barely below the size there. Center it. Delete this. And I'm gonna make it so that it's orangey, so it looks dangerous, right? And you want to avoid it. Oh, and I'm also gonna paint a little outline, and I don't want to make an outline because that's too rigid. I'm gonna make this maybe like 2, maybe. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna make it a little jagged outline here. Okay, you can scribble on this as much as you like. Just do it until you like it. Okay, it's just gonna be like a fireball thing. Okay, and that looks pretty good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, there's our shooter bullet. Now I'm gonna repeat 100, create a clone of the shooter bullet. Create a clone of the shooter bullet. Okay, now, oh, and I wanted to go to, oh, and I wanted to wait after it does that. I wanted to wait 1 second and then go back to the top. So the top would be X. Oh, and I want this to happen at the start as well. And we want it to go to, what is that? What is it? 50. So that's going to be 60. So 60 Y is X is going to be 60. Y is going to be 180. Okay. So now what it should do is, wait a second. So did I do something wrong? Wait a second. So less than, oh yeah, haha, swap these around. Sorry about that. Okay. Now it should go down and it should shoot when it reaches the player, but I don't see it shooting. That's because we didn't make the shooter bullet move when we when we made it. So for some reason it doesn't seem like it's, oh yeah, because we didn't set it to go back to this position here afterwards. Duplicate, put this down here. Okay, there. Now this should work. Okay, let's see. It should shoot now. It's shooting right now, but you can't see it because the bullets are hidden. And it goes to the top again. Great. Actually, yeah, so what we're gonna have to do now is shooter bullet. Inside the shooter bullet, we're gonna say when green flag clicked, hide. We're gonna say hide. Where's hide? Hide. Right? And when I start as a clone, show, right? Oh, and we also make it move. So repeat until show. So repeat until touching, and we're gonna put an or. So if touching, so repeat until touching either the edge or the player. So player. Okay, and I'm gonna say, let's see, what's this direction? That's gonna be -10, or negative whatever speed, right? -10, right? And I'm gonna say, instead of just repeating this like this, I'm gonna say do this and wait 0.01 seconds. Okay? And I'm gonna delete this clone afterwards. Of course, we want it to do like some kind of thing if it hits the player, but let's ignore that for now and let's just try it for now. Okay, forward. So it doesn't go to that position there. We want it to go to this guy here. So we're gonna say go to go to, not random position, go to shooter. There. Now this should work. Right, so if we go forward, oh, and we want a warning, right? So we want a warning before it actually starts shooting. So what I'm gonna do is say, instead of wait, I'm gonna say wait, I don't know, this should be rarer, so 10 maybe? 10 seconds. And I'm also gonna say before it starts shooting, I'm gonna say wait 3 seconds. Okay, so now we should get a small warning. Oh, and we want it to hide when it gets to the top there, when it loops through again. So hide, we want it to hide at the top here. Whoops, hide. And we want it to show here, show it here. Okay, let's see it. Okay, so it's hidden, and if we wait, oh, there it comes. It's coming. Okay, and it should stop, and we're shooting. We can shoot, and there. Okay, so if we move forward, right? Actually, I should wait until it comes back again, which is 10 seconds later. So this might take a while. I mean, for some reason, 10 seconds takes like an eternity. There. Okay, FWD. Oh, and we want it to. Right, we may move forward. There we go. And it keeps shooting. Okay, so we want the spacecraft to be damaged when it gets hit, right? So, first of all, this works, which is great. Second of all, we want it to be damaged. So, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say go to player. When green flag clicked, if touching forever, if touching either, or, we need an or. We need to say if touching asteroid, oh, and we should make it so that it waits. So if touching, actually same thing here, if touching player, then do this, right? So if touching asteroid or touching shooter bullet, right? And we should actually make it wait a little bit before it deletes. So wait, not 1 second, 0 seconds. Sounds weird, but still. If touching shooter bullet or touching asteroid, then I'm gonna create a new variable called lives. Cap lock. I'm gonna say set lives to 3 at the start, and I'm gonna move it, not again. Oh no, not zoom in. Just make it bigger. Okay, put that there. Great. Okay, let's shrink that again. Okay, set lives to 3. If touching this, then change. Oops, no. Change lives by -1. Okay, so now what we can do is we can make it if touching if not touching, sorry, less than. So if variables lives is less than 1, then I'm just gonna say stop all. You can make it so that it does something like add an end screen or something, but I'm just gonna say stop all. Okay, so that's the end of the game. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have to add? Is that it? No, that's not it, because we need to add oh yeah, so we need to add a delay. If this is not true, then we need to add a delay, because then it can just like go all the way down. So I'm gonna say wait 0.2. I'm gonna say looks and we're gonna have to make it so that set brightness effect. Oh, set brightness effect to 0 at the start. Set brightness effect to 0. 20. Maybe like 40. No, 50. Okay. And I'm just gonna repeat. And I don't know, not too many times, maybe like 4 times. Okay. Now, whenever we damaged, we should get this little thing. So now we have a thing to work for, right? So, so if we Alright, so now we start blinking if we actually do get shot. And as you can see, I'm really bad at this game. And enter. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so it might work faster on your computer. For some reason, my computer is really slow right now, so I think that's why, but I'll upload a video. Well, I think I'll upload a video anyway, of me playing it. But yes, I think that's it. So, hi, it's me from the future, I guess. I mean, you're watching this in the future anyway, so, well, future from like, anyway, I just want to add a few things because in my other video, remember, in my other Space Command 1976, I don't know why 1976 again, like, why? I'm so bad at naming things. Again. I have a scoring system that just keeps going up and up and up, right? And I also have this, and there's also this bug that I have to fix, and there's also this scoring system that just makes it keep going up and up and up. So I'm gonna make that. I'm just gonna add that so that you can do it, right? So let's go to events, drag a one green flag click, inside backdropped, of course. Drag a one green flag clicked, forever. Wait 1 second, and what's the other one? And then change score, oh no, not change command, change score by 1. Okay. So that's finished. Now what we can do is try it. So now we have this, and as you can see, the score just keeps going up and up and up. And one more bug. This, it's just staying white. So that's a problem that we should fix, because we don't want that. Okay, so what we're gonna do to fix that is go to our player. Go to this bit right here, this one green flag click, set brightness effect to 0, set lives to 3, blah, 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 right? Inside this repeat 4, the reason that happens is because we never set it back to 0. Well, we did, but after this repeat loop runs, it's not going to set it back. So what we have to do is pretty simple. We just have to set it back. So set brightness effect to 0. Okay, now back to you, past me. Okay, so if there are any bugs, please let me know in the comments below. And I'll get right to fixing it, and I will show you how to fix it in another video. If there aren't, then thank you for watching. Oh, and by the way, you should add a high score. This is your, if you want, you can add a high score. Make sure it's global, and if you do manage to make it, good job. And I want you to show me how you made it, and if you want to, you can make a video of you making it, and you can also please share it on either my YouTube page or the comments down below, or you can go to this, and I can you can paste it in the comments down here. Anyway, thank you for watching again, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to see when there are going to be new Scratch tutorials or things that I find interesting coming up on this YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel with others. Thank you for watching. See you at howtodostuffwithlethan.com, and see you next time. Bye.